Dowse, it's been a little while since we last spoke. How have things been around the club since then?
Good, very good. I've been away again because come Saturday when we start pre-season, which the fans are welcome to come along. There'll be an announcement I think today where supporters will come meet in signings. So we'll start at 10 o'clock, so as many of the supporters want to come down and see the new lads and come see us and all the rest of it, so it'll be nice to see everybody. Yeah, I've been just getting all the, because I've got family up north as well, up Newcastle and things like that, getting anything done, because it becomes Saturday, you can't do Christmas, you can't do New Year, so I'm just trying to get the things I want to try to get done. But yeah, well, what's been going on, obviously, we've got Connor, who's left in that time. I'm disappointed to lose Connor, but I knew roughly before the season started, and he's got a young family, and he's got a great job, which he couldn't fit in training twice a week. Bonner, it's a bit devastating news really, but again I knew, because he told us before the end of the season, but I tried all summer to prolong it, just to try to change his mind, so I had 3 or 4 or 5 meetings to try to change his mind, but eventually couldn't. And obviously, so with them two going and some going to Chelmsford, great, so it's football, it's life, that's where we are, got to get on with it. It's a shame, but we've got loads of irons in the fire. I'm happy how the squad's developing. I am. Listen, it's football. I think everybody knows where we are now. We know, the facts are that, where we are money wise. The facts are, for example, I was meeting a player down here at 11 o'clock, and he just went down the road. He promised the same for me, and he went down the road not far from here in our league, and signing for them the next couple of days. He is a centre half for more money. Can't do it about that. So in fact we know where we are money wise. In fact we know where we are, where I'm hoping people are trying to believe I'm trying to build a club and not just a team, where I'm trying to get players who want to play and players who are not here for money and players who have just got to decide to win matches. And that's the fact I'm trying, and players who come from academies and players who are young, fit and healthy as well and want to work hard for the team, because we can't go a different way, so what's the point of pretending that we can? But the fact is there'll be 12, 13 teams who probably got more money than us, but the fact is we'll finish high on most of them. That's the fact as well.
So there's been multiple new arrivals since we last spoke, including Paul Rooney, Tyrone Miller-Rodney, Brandon Barsey and Mitch Beanie. What was it about them that sort of attracted you to them, and why did you want to bring them to the club? Just
because I knew I've got anything to prove. Rooney will be a good player, and we've got some more players coming in who will be like that, hopefully before Saturday. But I've got August the 5th to get the... Because what happens is, before I talk about them, what happens is people who got sorted now, fair play to them, will be coming time in July and coming August time, where you'll get 1 or 2 gems who haven't got the team that they wanted, haven't got the money what they thought they could get. Teams, I've just been speaking to the lad there who's in charge of Football League clubs, says just give us a couple of weeks Dowse and all that, so it's one of them. But we've got 21 players coming Saturday rather than having 8 on my first session last season. But Mitch, keeper, I've liked him a long time. I think he's playing well below his level. I am. He can play higher, and I think all the lads we've signed, Rooney, brilliant sign, to be honest. You really do well for one and all that, and stuff like that. Really lovely trick winger. He'll turn people inside out. Just needs a bit of love and care and belief. He was Hampton's best player until he got an injury. We'll get him cracking again and all that, and stuff like that. And Travell as well, captain of Hampton, workhorse, wins the ball, So I thought we had a lot of flair in the team and people like that, but did we have enough to go down to Concords, to respect and Chippenhams and things like that to pick up results? Well, obviously never. So it's something I'm trying to work on now, and plus putting some flair in the team as well. Right back, left back, I think I've got, with Blocky being there as well, and Statham, and I think with young Sam, I think we've got the best 2 in that area. I've got to fill the centre halves up as well, even though we've got a couple on the radar, we'll say. So I have no problems, but listen, we'll get on with it. And I'd like to say the signings will be welcomed here, I'm sure, on Saturday. I knew it was when I took the job. I knew it was that work. People are telling us the league's getting harder. That's what they're saying. The money's getting dafter. That's what's certain. But what will happen is, what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to build, and I mean as well, because it's important, supporters know I'm trying to build as a club, and to get a love and care around the place again, and get a club back together again, and get people who want to come down and want to be in part of the club and things like that. But I've got to win football matches, and if it's my little plan, which I think I need 2 years to do, or all of the rest of it, if it doesn't come together, then it doesn't sack me, I'll just walk anywhere. But because we can't go in the top 7 bracket, a place like that, so what's the point of 10 you can? And I know rules will be competitive here, and but I just think that to build a club you need to build up from top to bottom. that's what I'm trying to do. But like I say, we'll finish high on quite a lot of these teams. But yeah, Torquay's coming in and Euros coming in, and everybody wants to ring me up and tell us how much money flapping about and things like that, and let them crack on. But one thing with some of these clubs, they make you panic a little bit about FA Cup runs, which we were useless at last year, and they make you panicking about money coming through, and they make you panicking about being top of the league. But we'll have a club debt free at the end of the season. I'm not sure so many clubs will have that, to be honest. And you know, we could have made money last year, but remember, you got to think about the electric bills from a war and all that, what's out there, and you know, get knocked out of FA Cup first round, which wasn't very good by me, to be honest. So the bottom line is, you know, we'll go a different way, and we'll try to go a way where I've been planning all summer, and getting lads in who I've trust, and getting lads who are going to run through brick walls for you. Some of the lads who went, yeah, of course, are good players, but by the end of the season we'll see some more good players, I guarantee that.
Well, we have seen Luke Allen, Alex Wall and Luke Colson all sign on for next season, so how pleased were you to keep those three?
Yeah, but Alex will be a big year for Alex, you know, where get him on his day, handful for anybody, you know, like, you know. So Coulson's a proven, you know, item, if you like, and you know, he'll thrive on the big lads we've got up there, put balls in the box, because pointless having Coulson out there if he doesn't deliver. He's got one of the best deliveries, but sometimes balls were coming in. We want very good, maybe not very good, but we can do better from, I think everybody knows in the last couple of years here, from corners and free kicks, because we didn't score enough. You know, the centre halves were brilliant, but didn't score enough from corners and free kicks, didn't do that. So Coulson's delivery, and we've got some lads who can attack the ball, I think he'll be, you know, he'll thrive on that as well. Luke Allen, you get him on the pitch, there's not that many better than him, but he's got to get on the pitch, and that's what we've told him and things like that. Wally's the same. Wally come here and done one training session and was out a while. He's fit, he's strong. I think we'll get them strong with the going the signings what we've got. I think we'll do very well, to be honest, you know.
And can you give the fans an update on a few of the players we haven't heard about yet, the likes of Charlie Sheringham, Pierre Foncu, Junaid Mead? So sort of what's happening with
Mead, you know, I've often made a deal which he said he could get elsewhere, and you know, I think one of them ones, and sort of come back, but I was already trying to sign somebody else, to be honest. And you see, I've had a few, like even Smudge has went to Kings Lynn, fair player lad, great lad. I think they're full time as well at Kings Lynn, but it's one of them where when a player comes in, I want to sign, I want to do it, I'll do it straight away. When they hang on and things, I sort of hang on myself, like, you know, my first reaction's the best one, where like you see Winters and that, and Coulson, Wally, I didn't have a problem with all them lot at all. They signed straight away. Luke Allen, and people just wanted to play, stay for him, didn't want to go anywhere else. So I sort of like, when they get a little inkling that they're not so sure, I just blank it a little bit, to be honest, you know, and let them make a move on it, say, I just want to come, I just want to sign within our budget. But we wish them all the best now. Me, wish them all the best, good little player. But you know, I don't know who he's signed for, to be honest, and all that, you know. And Charlie, for the first time, he's been away, but he's contacted us a day, so I'll get back to Charlie today to see what the, you know, he's got a young family, he's got to think about what they've got to do. I get all that, like, you know, and stuff like that, and Ben the goalkeeper the same, you know, is he going to come back? We'll have to wait and see, you know, but like you say, we've just been talking about if I want to go, let him go. I can't do much about that, so I just want players who need to be at a club, and like you say, it's pointless to, you see, all these clubs getting back to the hilt and paying 650, 700, 800, £1,000, £1,200 for players, £1,500 for players, 4, 5, 6 clubs being full time now in league and all that, you know, and stuff like that. What can I do? You know what I mean? So I'm here to win matches, so if I've got to do it a different way, I'll do it a different way by competing in a different way and things like that. So when these players go there, fair play to them. But one thing, when you get to Dorford, you don't want to leave a place. I've noticed that, and I think we've changed that around this year, where it's a club where you want to come to, and when you're here, it's hard to leave. And once you're here, the supporters club have just paid for a brand new gym for the lads and that, you know. So we've got all that we have as well. So it's when, you know, that sort of love and care, the supporters club here work very hard. The people of the club work hard, and they put the coaches on for the players. So you'll not get any better love and care here, to be honest. I think it's a fantastic football club, so we've just got to get the players who come to believe that, which I will do. And look forward to starting Saturday. Some of these clubs have started already. We're going a bit shorter. One, because the playoff hangover, and two, Christian's been giving them jobs to do, and they'll be at a certain level where they'll be fit enough anyway. But I've got some fit lads, to be honest, and who can play as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing the team back in action. Might take a little while to gel, because we'll do 3 or 4 players, not 5 or 6, 3 or 4 players short of being a decent team again. Like we were decent last year.
We've got a pre-season friendly arranged against Dowson, which is
Yes,
obviously an area
get in.
you know well.
What can you Cockney voice to speak properly, can't you know what I mean?
What can you tell the
I
fans?
do it every year. Every club I've been at, I took up there. So we'll go up there on a Friday. The reason it got changed, so it's going to be a Saturday, but I think there's only with 10 fans going up there. Like, but I hope I haven't spoiled anybody's deal or whatever. But Newcastle's playing Gateshead on the Saturday, and we're going to watch that. But it'll be empty. You wouldn't get round Dowson for that game, to be honest. So if we play them up there on a Friday night, and do a training session Saturday morning, and 12:30 a Newcastle Gateshead game, and after that, lads will bond, the staff will bond, the boys will bond. I've done it every year, and I'll probably take my lot to the working man's club I go to, and the lads will go into Newcastle, and we'll come back on a Sunday. But they need to know each other away from football a bit, and we need to know if anybody, for example, misbehave a bit. You need to know. So why not go up to Gateshead and do that? And like I say, we'll travel on the Friday morning, and we'll get up there, play the game, train Saturday morning. Hopefully at the Premiership ground or training ground. Then we'll go to the game Newcastle against Gateshead, because the Gateshead chairman's been different class. Getting tickets for the lads to go to that one. Then we'll come back on Sunday, but it'll be a good session all round. And I do believe in all that. And I went to Gateshead all my time, so why not keep going? My mates in charge at Dowson, which it's a fantastic football club, and it'll be a really good battle down there. But my mates runs a club here when I used to play for when I was younger. They've done very well down there, great setup, great people. They look after people down there, so we're going to try to get as many fans to go up there. And obviously there'll be a lot of Gateshead connection as well, so it'll be good to get up there next year, teach you lads how to speak.
And just to finish then, we've got less than 2 weeks till the first pre-season game against Charlton, so what's the plan for you and the players leading up to them?
Well, we've got running plans, what we've already done. We've got it gets increased every week, but we've been doing that all pre-season at a level. Every new signing's got them. So we'll train all this weekend towards obviously fitness sessions, and I know the outfit what Charlton on, and we've got 5-6 new players, probably 7, 8, 9 by then, plus a few trialists to have a look at. So we'll just train all week to prepare for that game. We'll train hard this week. We'll play the game on Saturday, but it's all about pre-season money now. It's all. I'm not saying it's false, because it's the wrong thing to say, because you want to win every game. But do we look into it? Of course you do. Do you want to be competitive? Of course you do. But but building a team, my biggest worry is, or biggest concern any manager is getting a team right for the 5th or 6th of August, whatever it starts, and we'll certainly be competitive on them. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody again, and looking forward to getting the lads in again. Looking, it's an open house on Saturday where people can come down, watch a training session, see the lads afterwards in the bar next door, get to know the signings, come and have a chat with us. I'm an open book, and I never try to hide anything. All I'm trying to do is build something here, the best I can, but I've got to win football games, because the point is me complaining about money and complaining about can I get this player, can I get that player. I'm happy what we've done so far, and the bottom line is, like you see, there's 7, 8, 9 teams and 10 teams, 11 teams who think they have a chance, and I think we'll finish very much higher on most of them. So I look forward to it.
Perfect. Cheers, Dowse.
Cheers, no problem.